So you need another animal host in order to attenuate the virus, in order to change the virus, to teach it to infect an immune system that's closer to humans. So all animals, and so why the theory of the bat virus just jumping from uncooked soup in a seafood market in Wuhan, China, into humans makes absolutely no sense, because usually and essentially in all the latest pandemics, the intermediate wasn't another small animal, as we're told. The intermediate was an animal cell line or animal tissues repeatedly grown. So what we did, and this is why I mentioned you mentioned my 1999. In 1999, I worked at USAMRIID, which is the U.S. Army Research Institute of Infectious Disease. They're at Fort Detrick, Maryland, right next to the National Cancer Institute. And what I did at the time was two things. I taught the Ebola virus, Ebola Zaire, which was a highly pathogenic strain. My job was to teach it to infect human cells without killing them, because we can't study a virus unless we can grow it. We can't understand how it causes disease in an animal unless we can grow enough copies of it. And at that time, the Ebola virus, and I have to admit it was somewhat scary to do this research, but at that time, the Ebola virus was just killing, just destroying the cells. They'd blow apart almost instantly. You can't study that if that happens. So I had my entire career had been tissue culture, animal tissue culture, human tissue culture, grow various cancers in the laboratory in order to study how they develop and what causes them and what parts of the immune system are dysregulated. So I did finally, the way I would do it is you keep feeding, literally just keep feeding the virus more cells until one day a cell doesn't die. And then you can grow that cell perpetually using various growth factors that we do in the lab. It's not difficult in order to study the virus. So we did that. And then the second thing we did was this was 1999, we took Ebola Zaire, which was the highly pathogenic strain, and we compared it to the Ebola Reston, Virginia strain. Why they had a strain of Ebola from Africa in Reston, Virginia, I don't even want to touch. But at any rate, it sounds like a Wuhan lab next to a seafood market to me.